all I see is a box of Dunkin' Donuts. What are those little donut holes called? Well, whatever those are called. That's all I see when I look at this.
You put the color back in my life. Come baby, you're a dancing night alone.
Shout out to y'all, because y'all say that you love the concerts at the beginning of my videos. I just like bringing you guys into my world. We are always singing and dancing in the beauty studio. So just know that's not just for the video. That's my life. So welcome back to my channel, guys. Today I have a very spicy video. I have to give a shout out to my girl SouthernChicShopaholic. She has a YouTube channel. She also blogs over on Instagram, but she mainly focuses on fashion. And I love her fashion. It's very her. She mixes trendy pieces with classic pieces, and I just really enjoy seeing her style. So definitely check out her channel and her Instagram page down below. She gave me the idea of doing a video about popular luxury bags that I just don't understand the hype. I'm going to preface this video because I just don't want anybody to get their feelings hurt because they feel like I'm coming for them. That is not my personality. You are going to see bags that people that I am friends with in real life and on social media have. This is not a dig at anyone. It is not me throwing shade. This is a fun video. It's for haha. It's for a funny. I am not trying to hurt anyone's feelings. Of course, I would never put out a video trying to hurt anybody's feelings. This is simply for fun, for entertainment. You guys know I have a large personality and I love talking about bags. So today we're gonna talk about all the bags that are hyped up, very popular, that I just don't understand and I'm not here for. Please, I hope nobody takes this personally. That is never my intent. We're gonna laugh and have a good time, okay? I'm sure I have things that you guys don't love, but the great thing about this channel is that you don't have to agree with my opinion. It's just my opinion. They're like assholes. Everybody has one, right? So we can agree to disagree and have a good time and joke and laugh. So please leave your thoughts and opinions in the comments because I want to know what y'all think. The first collection that I am not here for is the Louis Vuitton and Yayoi Kusama collection. The really colorful one that's out now. Now let me just say this. This feels like you took your Louis Vuitton bag to work with you as a teacher, like a preschool teacher, and the kids like drew all over the canvas. I just see primary colors everywhere and it scares me that it's just, I just don't understand it. I'm in a Facebook group and this woman had on swimsuits from the collection. They looked so amazing on her. Like, I don't know if it was her or the swimsuit itself, but I'm not here for the bags. I'll pop pictures on the screen. They're very interesting. I just don't get it. I tend to like a classic style, and so primary color polka dots on my bags, I'm not here for. Now, Kusama's whole thing is about polka dots. So I do have a pochette cosmetic case that has yellow polka dots on it, and that was from like way back in the day. But this collection enlightened me. I just don't understand it. It just looks like primary colors threw up on a monogram canvas bag and I'm concerned. The next bag is the YSL I Care luxury shopping bag. I first saw this bag probably in 2021 or 2022, and it looks like a gift with purchase. I'm sorry. It looks like, you know, when you go to the beauty counter of maybe like Chanel and you get a gift with purchase, like it's branded Chanel, but it's not like a full leather, high quality crafted bag. It's a gift with purchase bag. Well, that's what this tote looks like to me. It looks like you could take it to the beach, but it's maybe made of nylon. I just don't like it. I'm sorry, y'all, my nose is itching. I'm still a little sick, but I've seen some women on Instagram wearing it. It looks nice on them. I just think, I just don't understand the bag. It looks like a gift with purchase. Yeah, so we're gonna table that. I don't understand the hype about that bag, but I understand those that love it, and honestly, that's all that matters. Next is another bag that has made lists like these in the past, and that's Telfar. Telfar anything, honestly. Telfar bags also look like gift with purchase bags. They look like plastic grocery bags, and I do believe that Telfar bags are vegan leather, which is not a real leather. It just looks like a gift with purchase. And let me tell you, there's nothing wrong with a gift with purchase, but gift with purchases are free. So yeah, I don't care for Telfar. Something about the flimsy nature of the straps, they're too flimsy. If the straps on the Telfar bag were rigid and the longer strap could be detached, I might like it, and if it were full leather. I'm at the point in my life where if it's not a genuine whatever fabric, I don't want it because I need my products to last. So because of those two things, I'm not a fan of it. The style isn't bad, I just think it needs tweaking because currently it's very much looking like a gift with purchase, and there's nothing wrong with that, but for $200, I don't think so. Okay. The next bag is also a bag that's very popular, and it's the Louis Vuitton on the go totes. Now, I think these are great bags for anybody who travels a lot. If you're constantly in an airport, maybe you could take it to work. If you're a mom and you need a big tote, I just don't like them specifically. I think they all come in the large monogram print. It just looks odd to me. Maybe I'm not a fan of the jumbo monogram. I'm also not a fan of totes, but there's something about the it's like the jumbo is like very in your face and like it's a lot. So yeah, I'm not a fan of the Louis Vuitton on the go totes in any canvas or material. Yeah, it's not ugly, I'm just not a fan of it. Okay, next up, anything Bottega Veneta terry cloth. The Bottega Veneta terry cloth pieces had a huge moment last year. The only reason why I'm saying I don't understand the hype is that personally, I could never spend that much on a terry cloth material. And sometimes people kind of ask like, I don't understand your luxury liking, but for me, luxury has to make sense. And I like things that are gonna last. If I'm spending over $500 on something, I need it to last. And terry cloth, in my opinion, is not a fabric that has great longevity. So I am not the person to buy things just because they're of a certain designer if they're not gonna have longevity. It has to make sense. So I'm not here for the luxury terry cloth. It's just not durable enough for me, and I think it just always screams pool. So I don't understand. Once again, I don't understand the hype. But if you love terry cloth, I get why you like it. I'm not a terry cloth fan, so this is a no for me. Okay, the next bag is another popular one. This is the Balenciaga how do you pronounce this? Because we're not about to be saying we don't like things and can't pronounce it. Let's see. Oh, this woman has a video where she breaks it down. I'm here for it. Okay, so apparently it's the Balenciaga Le Cagoule. I do not like this bag. It's very early 2000s Paris Hilton. Now, don't get me wrong, that was like my era of when I really got into luxury, but there's too many tassels and like knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. There's too much going on with this bag. And that's the reason why, like, I have a Balenciaga City, but I don't wear it too often. Sometimes Balenciaga can be a bit much. I mean, I know right now the girls and guys are not here for Balenciaga, and I completely agree with it, but I still want to include this bag because it's popular. There's too many huge studs and tassels and mirrors and straps hanging off. Like, I don't know, my eyes don't know where to look on the bag. It's very just early 2000s. I want to put on a peak polo and a denim mini skirt and pop my collar. I don't know, something about it. She had an era, and I just don't think that era should be now. It's not an ugly bag. There's just too much going on. I'm not a fan. but I know the girls love it. I just think for me, there's too much going on, but I like more simplistic styles. So in that same genre, the Neo Kaggle City, I also don't understand. But once again, it's just because there's too much going on. And I think city bags should be a city bag. Keep the classics a classic. All these tassels and knickknacks, it's doing a lot. I understand that there's visual appeal in it. It just doesn't appeal to me. So Balenciaga, no thank you. Okay, the next bag is a few styles, but it's any Prada bag with crystals all over it. I've spoken about the crystal Prada bags in the past. You know, honestly, I just think I'm not really a fan of Prada because the Alexander Wang crystal bag I like. There's something about the shapes that Prada uses. They're very old school to me, like vintage, but not like in a cute vintagey way. So I'm not here for the Prada crystal bags, but I really think it's because I'm not here for Prada. Like the Prada bag that everybody has, the reissue one, the strap is too long for the actual bag. Like I'm OCD, so things have to be symmetrical. The bag is like this, but then the straps are like this long, you know, in comparison. So for that reason, I'm not here for it. And I think because that's how a lot of Prada styles are, no thank you. No thank you. Okay, next we're going back to YSL. It's the Lunchbox, the takeaway bag. I just watched somebody haul this actually last night, and I just don't understand. I guess I can understand it because you have a bento box, which is a Japanese box. It's kind of like a Japanese lunchbox, and they have purses that are bento boxes. But this lunchbox, all I see is a box of Dunkin' Donuts. What are those little donut holes called? Well, whatever those are called. That's all I see when I look at this. I'm sure the fashion girls love it because it's a fashion moment, perhaps. I'm not a fashion girl. Once again, I don't understand the hype. But I honestly think most people agree with me on this one. The lunch bag is just, first of all, it's a little too trendy, but it's just a little odd. Yeah, I can't get with that. The next category of bags is it's a lot of spicy. Chanel flat bags. Ooh, I said it. Now, here's the thing. I have a Chanel flat bag. I like it. I just think Chanel flat bags are so hyped. And don't shoot the messenger. They're just a little boring. Now, I don't think it's boring to have one, but I think, like, I know people who have like 5 and 6 Chanel flaps. It's literally the same style but in different colors. So don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the Chanel classic is boring, but I don't understand why people get like multiples, like more than 2 of them, because it's like, let's do something different. So once again, I love the Chanel classic flap. It is always going to be one of the most iconic styles ever, but I don't understand the hype about it. Like, lots of people are like, I need 3 mediums, I need 3 jumbos, I need 3 maxis. I just don't feel that way, but I'm always going to have a classic flap in my collection. They're classic. I just don't think they need to be hyped up like that. Next is the Dior book tote. I know. Now here's the thing, because I know some of you have these bags and you're watching and you're like,
well, you just commented on my haul that you love the bag.
I love it for you. See, here's the thing. You can have a bag that I don't understand, but because you're so excited about it, I'm happy for you to have it because I'm not like hating on it. I can just have a difference in opinion, and that's what it is with the Dior book tote. I don't care for it myself, but I think that when I see women carrying them, they look so beautiful and I love them. I just would never have it. 1, I'm not a tote person. 2, it's the handle to tote ratio. The Dior tote in scale is like this big and the handles are like this big. I just think it's not proportionate and the tote is too narrow and long and it just looks like it feels odd. I don't hate the bag though. I just don't understand the hype because it's not my style. But absolutely, if you haul one, I'm gonna hype you up because I believe that we should be in support of people doing what makes them happy. Okay, the next bag, the Chanel 22 bag. Shout out to my girl Brown Girl Lux. I'll link her channel down below. She told me about this bag because I asked you guys on Instagram what were some of the most popular styles right now. I had never seen this bag because I'm not like up to date on what's newest and greatest and latest. This looks like a gift with purchase. You know those little drawstring bags that we used to carry to camp back in the day? That's what this looks like. I just don't understand it. Yeah, I just don't understand it. It's very much gift with purchasey. I don't get it, but there's a market for it. You know, brands would not be selling these bags if there wasn't a market for it. There's somebody that absolutely loves that bag, and I don't think they should feel foolish for loving it. It's just me that doesn't understand it, but that's okay because I won't buy it. Yeah, I don't get it. No thanks. The next bag is the Lady Dior D-Joy, and I have to look this up because Brown Girl Lux also told me about this. Okay, I don't understand this. Now, I have a Lady Dior bag, but once again, this is like disproportionate, but it's probably because I'm thinking of the classic Lady Dior that's longer. This just looks like somebody cut your bag in half, and it's throwing me off. It's not ugly, it's just very, very different. So this, they have it in a few sizes. They have a small, a micro, and a medium. It just looks odd to me. It's not proportionate. I think the bag needs to be a little longer, but if the bag were longer, it'd be the regular Lady Dior. I don't understand it. It just looks like somebody cut your bag in half and they ran off with the other half of the bag, and I would like you to have it back. And I honestly didn't know this was a thing, so shout out to Brown Girl Lux. Okay, and this is an extra one. It's not a bag, but I decided to throw it in here. I don't understand the Van Cleef and Arpels hype. Now hear me out. I love the simple pendants. I don't understand the 5 motif bracelets. It's not that I don't, well, maybe I don't. I just think it's a jingle jangle going on, and y'all know how I feel about a jingle jangle. That's why I don't particularly love the Lady Dior, because those little charms jingle jangle. So the Van Cleef pieces, they're very popular. I just don't like the 5 motif bracelets. I think there's just a lot going on, and as says the person who's wearing a bracelet stack, but there's a lot of jingle jangle, and it bothers me. Now, I love the single 1 motif, I don't know what you call it, pendant. Will I ever get one? Probably not. I don't really, like, I just don't care that much, but I think it's beautiful. I think the Van Cleef and Arpels pieces are beautiful. I just think that the 5 motif bracelets are like, it's a lot going on. It's not ugly, I just don't understand it, but I also understand that it's not for me, and that's okay. Okay guys, so that's all I have to share today. A very spicy video, I know. Hopefully no one took this to heart. This was supposed to be a fun video. I still love everybody watching, don't worry. But I just think sometimes it's fun to do these videos just to see what people's taste is. I'm not God, so what I say is not final. Hopefully you got a little laugh. Be sure to let me know your opinions down below, because I would love to see what you guys think about these trendy and popular bags. I love you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.